Hi there, students. Partial. Okay, partial. An adjective. And then partially as an adverb. And then partiality as a noun. Let's see, you need to be careful with this word partial because it has various different meanings. I'm sure you all know partial as in not complete. So the work is partially completed. Yeah, to some extent it's complete. It's completed. Yeah, this is a question to which I only have a partial answer. Only in part, only exists in part. Yeah? Relating to a part of something, not all of it. Can I make a partial payment and pay the rest later? This is a partial solution. Okay, that's easy. Now, to be partial. Somebody who is partial is somebody who is biased. Yeah? A judge should not be partial. A judge should be impartial. Yes, should not be biased. Should not have a preference for one thing over another. Okay, so if you're partial, you are biased, you have partiality in favor of something, a preference for somebody. The referee in the match was partial, and that's why my team lost. You can also use partiality to say the quality of being incomplete. Yeah, it's okay, the partiality of the work that he's done means it's not very good and we can't use it yet. But more often, partiality, being biased. And then we have another meaning of partial as well, meaning something that you like. So I'm partial to a glass of whiskey after I finish my work. I'm partial to smelly cheeses. Very true. So to be partial to something, to like something. Many people are not partial to fish. They don't like fish. Okay? So, partial, in part, a partial solution, a partial answer. And then a partial judge, a partial referee, they are biased. Yeah, they tend to do one thing instead of the other. They're not impartial, they're not unbiased. And then finally, to be partial to something. Yeah, to like doing something. So he gave me a partial answer, part. There's been a partial ban on this type of gun. Only a bit, not all. Partial blindness. So the person's not completely blind, but they don't see very well. There are partial closures in the underground system. Some bits are closed. Yeah, there was a partial collapse of the building. Part of it collapsed. Now I know some of you are mathematicians, so partial equations. Partial in mathematics is normally you deal only with one variable at a time, where you have many different variables and you deal with one of them. A partial derivative. You only work with one of the variables, and that's the idea of partial there. Okay, so partial, existing as a part, a portion, incomplete. Yeah, he only gave me a partial account of what happened. To be partial, to be in favor of a person, in favor of a side, a point of view, particularly in a competition or a dispute. So the judge was partial and he didn't like me. The referee is blatantly partial. And then to be partial to something, to be fond of. Yeah, I'm partial to a nap in the afternoon. Okay, so let's see. Formality. A partial solution, a bit. 5 in formality. Use anywhere. The judge is partial. The referee was partial. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. I think I would use biased more informally, but like that, biased, partial. I think use it anywhere as well, but a bit more on the formal side. And I think I'm partial to, I like. I think this I would give 4 in formality. Definitely use it informally. Use it in a semi-formal conversation, a semi-formal writing, but no more. Okay, don't use it in anything very formal. And then as to origin, well, this comes from Latin, partialis, but that comes from the Latin word pars, meaning a part of something, yeah, a bit of something. And I guess that's the way. So, enough, partial. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Partial, partially, partiality.